right, it's session 1 of One Door Campaign, chapter 4. This will be the 4th segment I've ran in the same setting of the Forgotten Realms in Cormyr. And I'm here with Ren, Xana, Mike D, Janine, and Mike E. They've just purchased their horses, their first horses. And Xana's is brown and named Epona.
Oh, I forgot to say.
All right, nerd points if you get the reference. Mike E's horse is brown and named Ham and Biscuit. Of course, it's a dwarven pony, so there's that. Mike D, also dwarf, is dappled and white, named Gertrude. And Janine's character is, her horse is gray and named Charlie.
I have good luck with horses named Charlie.
Yep. We'll see how far that goes. And Renly, whose character's name is Rennick.
Yes.
Thank you. Has his horse has a giant target painted on it, and his name's Target.
Yes.
So there you go. Fun was had by all. All right, let's roll. His name's Brigham. Yeah, Brigham. I whip it mercilessly. All right. All right. Are you guys serious? Are you guys ready to go? Come on, let's do this thing.
All right. So
right.
we're riding into this brownish area of forest, you said?
Yeah, that's right. The trees are dead. It's spring. They have some buds on some of them. And, okay, no bud jokes, please.
They're very long, kind of on the side, about 10 feet
on
from
the
the
side, about 10 feet from the path.
Mike, stay in line.
Okay, you're
Come
really
on.
slowing things down.
We're moving slowly anyway.
Actually, I suppose on the map it shows that there's a track. It's really just kind of flat land.
I think we should put Mike in the back for the stupid comment.
Maybe I fall behind.
Yes,
Yeah.
but by all means, make uninformed, unreasoned decisions. That'll
Well,
work out
I
great
am known
you.
for my logics here, okay?
All right, I need to know who's in back, please.
I'll go in the back.
Okay, Rennick in the back.
With his target
Okay.
horse.
My
With
target horse.
Bring up the rear with target. What does that mean? Okay. All right. Well, that takes care of that then, huh? A group of 4 dwarfs step out of the underbrush to either side.
Do they look friendly?
They look like they have hoods on and crossbows drawn. They
Wait.
say, "Halt.
I will stop.
Hail and well met. Where are you from? And to where do you go?"
I'm gonna look this up.
We're from Bissell.
Oh, let me look this up.
We just came from Bissell, and we are investigating the rumors of and looking for Egg-Wilf's lair.
Okay. Do you identify the secret group that you're from? Or do you keep it to yourself? And
We're just a band of adventurers.
band of adventurers, eh? Well, I think that... All right, you should turn that off.
Name's Hama.
I never designated him either.
We are equals.
You'll do then. Come with us.
Okay. Can I do a sense motive?
Yes, you can.
I guess that's 3.5.
I'm ready.
Well, it's
Is it- what
insight.
is
I
it?
still
Insight?
like
Insight,
sense motive.
Yeah.
It's insight, actually.
19.
Okay. You think that they're completely sincere.
All right.
Since you're about
Should I go, guys?
Well, and here's why. Because they're all wearing the same kind of cloak. So they don't have the appearance or demeanor of brigands or someone that wants to do you wrong.
Okay. I'll go with them.
They don't stop you. And soon you find yourself in the company of 5 very dour-looking dwarf warriors. And these guys seem pretty beat up. They look like they've been in the mountains for quite a while. And as you approach them, they smell it as well. These guys smell like loam and piss. And but they all have the symbol of the United Dwarven Kingdom, which is a country that's been establishing itself in the east, basically draining the swamp. And they identify themselves as, the leader identifies himself as Hama Bladesmith, and they say that their group is the Sons of the Bladesmith.
I introduce myself very respectfully.
They bow deeply and say that they're at your service. And they go around and they each give their name and lineage to 2 generations, all 5 of them. And you notice now that there's other, well, you notice, you not so much. You notice that there are lots of other dwarfs, like in the underbrush or nearby, all watching extremely intently. Like this has all been set up. And he comments that you guys sure made enough noise, and you probably want to be more careful if you're going to continue. You're going to continue on. There's all sorts of horrors lurking in these mountains, and it's only gotten worse. It seems like everyone we hew down to spring up.
What?
Perhaps you'll have better luck than us. And let's see here.
Every 2 of what?
Every 2 horrors. And not the good kind, says one of them. That actually comes from the underbrush somewhere. So,
Not the scrumpets.
yep. Well, it's too early in the day to set camp, otherwise we would put you up to speed, so we'll have to do this at a pace because we intend to make the eastern marches by nightfall. And so we'll tell you what we can. We were supposed to meet up with a human caravan bound for Espar, coming from the north down the eastern track, but they never showed up. And it was bad weather and we couldn't see anything. And we've been tracking, they tell you they've been tracking an orc warband led by a wily orc chief named Golbad Nutgrabba. And
Where the hell I got that
so
name?
anything else? You're nearby.
How long have they been in the woods?
They start speaking in Dwarven really fast amongst each other.
I know Dwarven.
But you're not there.
Does anybody else? Do you know Dwarven?
Yeah.
I can
Okay,
cast
great.
comprehend language.
I'm a
okay.
human,
They're
but for
arguing
some
whether
reason
they
I know
should just
dwarf.
bring their entire group. And some of them think that it's best to keep them split up till they know their motives. They're being very suspicious about the whole thing. But, 2 of our kind, they say that that other one looked like a right-thinking fellow. Okay, what's next? Now it's on. Now it's on. The complete jig is up. They all come out. There are...
By the way,
oh my
Janine
gosh,
offered
there
them a
are lot.
drink. That's always the solution in D&D.
Went with dwarves.
You offer them a drink.
Okay, hold on a second. Oh, here it is. There are 75, 85, 95, 105 dwarves in this band.
Woo.
Yeah, it's huge. You're all brought in, and these guys are organized. They wear blue cloaks. The symbol of the bladesmith is an upturned double-headed battle axe. And Domi, he actually knows a little bit of history behind this group. This is about 10 years ago, there was a dwarven cleric named Darn Bladesmith who came out of the mountains and reunited the dwarves to establish their mountain kingdom once again.
That darn
And,
bladesmith.
The story goes that they defeated a dark dragon named Dalomen. And the dwarves' version of things says that this was the purple dragon and that killing it symbolized that the humans would have to relinquish their hold on the western part of Cormyr, which is obviously some trouble brewing between this fledgling nation and the other one, and Cormyr. But as long as Darm was alive, there was really no problem. about that, but he has recently died. This is all coming from Domi. He's kind of explaining this to you between rounds. So these guys they've obviously been through it, but they're very organized. They they keep up their equipment. Their cloaks if they're dirty, they clean them. But boy, it has been a rough march for these fellows. And they're obviously, it becomes clear while you're drinking with them that there is a bit of a split in the group. That some of them want to keep going on, even if it may cost the entire group its lives. And there are some, that's the minority. Most of them think that it's time to go back and be smart and take the long view, which was a central tenet of Dharmism, so to speak.
Is this what they were embarrassed about?
Nope.
Can I try and get it
that's
out of them once
Oh,
they've had it? for you?
wowzers. Okay, tell me what your strategy is. I want to see that before I see your dice roll.
I'm going to cozy up to one of not the leader,
Okay?
but someone who is,
Well, it's Hama that wants to split off. Out of the 105, there's maybe 10 that want to keep going.
Ginny, you should tell them they have really cute eyes.
And you can-
Dwarfs
you
are
can
weak to that.
You can tell that it's the younger dwarfs that are.
the other ones. I'm
Okay,
going
so-
to go to one of the ones that doesn't want to split off and is the most inebriated.
Okay, most inebriated. Okay, ding, ding, ding. Roll your skill, whatever it is. Tell me your skill and rolls it. You got intimidate,
skill-
diplomacy, and bluff. Those are your three basic social skills.
Diplomacy. Well, they're all the same, so let's make a diplomacy.
Ooh, okay, sounds good.
22.
Oh, sweet. Okay. He spills the beans, and he's slurring it so like nobody can really understand that's passing by. The caravan that supposedly they're going to protect, they don't say that outright, but they imply it. They implied it earlier in the conversation. That caravan actually didn't know about them. They were following that caravan, hoping that it would get ambushed by the orc tribe that they were looking for. So they basically used these unsuspecting humans as bait. But the caravan never showed up. And this guy suspects that they were delayed by weather. And he doesn't feel good about it, because if they had not fritzed around with it, if they had just marched straight up the path, they may have met up with them and have been of some actual assistance. So he fears that the blood of those humans may be on his hands. And again, that's another division. This guy's a bit of a Cormyrian sympathizer, turns out. That he's got a soft spot for the humans. But that's in line with what their whole group is that Darn Bladesmith was a uniter type. A real dwarf messiah type figure.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, like high on a mountain peak, he struggled with the dragon and threw it down and broke its body, is how the thing goes. An obvious exaggeration of probably what really happened. The dragon was, at a spring pool, like lapping water. He bashed it in the back of the head with its axe. Who knows? Who knows how the story
Or it's like
actually
a little baby dragon.
Yeah, it was a little tiny dragon, a little hatchling.
I have slain.
And he was like,
Yeah. So, who knows how these histories are written? Okay, what's next, guys? Come on. Anybody can jump in. Don't be shy now. I'm looking at you, Xander. I'm looking at you, Gray Man.
I'm
yeah, Grandpa.
Unobtrusive.
being unobtrusive. I'm
Plus 20 ranks in being unobtrusive. See? You didn't even notice I said that.
You said what?
all right. I questioned the dwarves about kind of as if I'm interested in joining this cult of the Bladesmith, kind of about their rituals and practices.
Okay.
Questioning them on the meaning of
Discovered
life.
Useful information.
Oh, the thing? Let's see here. How do you join the thing? It's really, the one that you're talking to, really, he kind of sizes you up. He's like, yeah, I don't think this is for you.
Shut down.
Yep. He challenges you to a feat of strength.
Ooh, accepted.
Oh.
All
Hairy
right,
dwarf
get to
chest
rolling.
hairs are like poking out of him through his chainmail. It's always pulling on him.
Smaller
Caber
ones.
toss?
Caber
I
toss.
suggest. Yeah.
Oh, okay, a caber toss. All right,
Caber
let's do a
toss.
strength check. Here we go. In fact, I just want D6 plus strength. That'll make the D20 not skew it so badly. Okay, I got
scared,
plus
Sean?
5. I roll a 6. We could actually
plus
win
4.
this. Now, D6, stud. That's how we're doing it, because I make up crap
Yep.
on the fly.
All right.
D6. Roll a
Yeah.
D6 and add your strength modifier.
Did you fail it with the
D6?
D20, Mike?
D6.
My strength
D6.
modifiers.
Roll a D6.
Well, just roll a d6 and
Oh, wait,
then add 4 to
Six-sided
it.
dice.
Okay.
So you win.
What's your strength modifier?
4.
Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, you totally beat this guy. He wants best 2 out of 3.
Let's do this
Do you give him
again.
best 2 out of 3, or do you call him on the one thing?
I call him on the 1.
You call him on the one. That's brutal. Does he take offense? Do you try? How do you try and defuse the situation?
Did you take offense?
It looks like he's going to.
I
You
say,
can use a skill, or you
Should I-
can
should
just
I
try
try?
and impress the
You
DM.
should tell him you love him.
well,
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that
that would work.
Weird call.
It only works on dwarfs, right? I have no idea.
say,
Dwarf culture, apparently.
don't be such a sore loser. Slap him on the back and grab him
Oh, brutal.
hand him a mug of ale.
Punch in the face.
No, he goes for it. He goes for it. He gives you his bladesmith brooch as a symbol of brotherhood. So write that down on your equipment. By the way, that's a rule of the campaign. If you don't write it down, you don't got it.
You dropped it.
And I do periodic audits when you're like, oh, I get out my 10-foot rope. Oh, can I see your 10-foot rope on your
I have a silk root.
thing? Not in real life. I just want to see it written down.
What if you have 10-foot rope in real
Yeah,
life?
10-foot rope. What is?
You
what
keep
good
your
would
you,
that
you,
be?
you keep your
You
inventory.
come to a 10-foot cliff. Okay, I tie off my 10-foot rope. Okay, that takes 5 feet of.
All right, guys. Hold on.
So you make it halfway down. Wait, but I'm 5 feet tall. Oh,
Alright, I
okay.
pin on the
Then all is
brooch.
well. But you get the idea. Come on, people.
I pin on the brooch and try to
Your
swap a manly
agitation.
story about
Okay, that all
sporting
works.
events.
All right. Well, the dwarfs, as
Dwarven
integrated as
caper
they are,
throwing.
they think they're home free. So, because they're so close to the valley now, so they're ready to go. It's only like 11 a.m. And so, what's going on? Other members can see.
If we get a magical tattoo, can
We're
we
talking
do
about
it?
getting guild tattoos.
There's no magical tattoos in the player's handbook. Though.
No, they're in the
No,
adventure.
you can have one. I'm giving you guys broad license on how you invent this group. Very broad
Cool.
license.
All right.
I'm ready.
Tattoo would be sweet.
That'd be awesome.
Oh,
Extra
we're
magical
getting
tattoo.
magical tattoos.
It's been decided.
Are we gonna decide where we're getting
BFF
them?
forever.
Maybe you
Mike,
have it
Mike,
on
where are you
butt
putting your
cheek.
tattoo?
All right. I think
Then that's how you greet a fellow member. Is you,
Yeah, I was
you
just gonna
dro-
say
you
they
drop a
glow
halfsy.
when they.
I was thinking it'd be cool if we got like those
Show
cording,
you.
those
Stand.
tattoos on the eyes where like you have to like pull down your eye and like look up, and that's the only way they'll see the tattoo ever.
Alright, that's where you can
That's
get yours.
actually not bad.
I thought you were going to say the ones under the eyes that's like a teardrop.
Hey,
It's like actual on the eyeball.
if anybody's emo, it's probably my guy. He's a warlock.
That might be a little. I don't know if that works.
I like the magical tattoo in whatever form it may
Maybe
appear.
just a back tattoo, a tramp stamp.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's where dwarfs get tattoos.
Fantastic. A what? The dwarfs. The only problem is you can't see it under all the hair.
Yep.
That's the trouble.
Big
You have to
bit.
shave it periodically.
Big
Can
tattoos
we
on their
move on? You
chest.
people mind?
Discuss more tattoos.
This is very important, right?
All right.
Okay, guys. So,
Yeah.
All right, so
On the way.
It's time for
we
awkward
welcome
silence.
Hammer and tell him to come with us, right? Does
Yeah.
anyone not want Hammer and his boys to come?
No.
I will welcome them.
Sweet.
okay, just as they're packing it up, Hama, yeah, and these were painted by Mike, no, Cameron. I want to call Cameron Mike nowadays. So
Well, we've got enough
double-handed
of 'em.
axe guys, Hama, with the horns there.
You gotta guess the name.
And these are NPC monsters that you guys have to play.
Okay.
I say we should have a party of people named Mike.
And here's Dwarf Bolter.
Yeah.
So there's 6 of those guys. So have a good time with that. This is what I'm doing. In fact, I'm going to play Hama. If you... this is what I'm
Take 3 of
doing
the young
for
bolters under my
frontline
wing.
fighter for the group.
Then you could have all the guys.
Only 3.
Okay, guys, let's do this thing.
I'll take one.
I want the youngest one.
Okay, as you're continuing,
Teach
right
them
around
everything
1
they know.
p.m.,
Maybe I chum up with some of the older guys.
Well, don't teach him
dwarf is like
everything because he
50.
might surpass you, Mike.
I'm okay with that.
okay, you see as you're following
Let's
the
talk another
track
Mike.
up, it's about 1 p.m., and you see a, like in the tree line, and by the way, there's a low, sort of flat brook going through the grasses in between here and there. You see a bunch of horses, 3 of them, tethered up to trees out in the forest.
I'm going to make a nature's
And
check
upon
to
noticing
see
this-
the state of the horses.
Okay.
21.
Well, you'll need to get closer. Do you cross the stream and go over there?
I'll cautiously cross the stream.
Okay. Do you do it on foot?
I
Do you
could
tether
totally
your own
walk on
horse and
water.
go on foot? Or do
Actually,
you,
can too. Wave Strider boots.
Yeah.
Me too. Yeah.
I'll go on foot?
Why not? There were 680, right?
Yeah,
Can't really see the horse.
they're pretty sweet.
I can't really
So you
see.
tie up your horse, you bid everybody to stop. Anybody else? She's doing this.
I'll
She's
go,
like,
I
oh, I'm
can
going to
walk
head
on
off
water.
into the forest line by myself.
I'll go with her.
Okay?
Okay.
Really? Okay. What do you guys have in your hands?
What do I have? I have my weapon.
Okay, great. You got to specify that stuff. You know. Okay, great. So you slosh across the creek. You're next to her, behind her.
Well, with my boots I can walk on water, and I've got...
Oh, that's rocking.
Yeah.
Well, it feels like you're on one of those elevator things because the stream just keeps carrying you. She's like, she kind of has to.
It's like at the airport.
It's a very shallow stream, and you get over to the horses. The horses are calm as you approach, and they look extremely well cared for. And they are tied up. What's next?
These probably belong to somebody.
Are they like pack horses? Are there saddles on them? Are
Yes,
there
there
bags?
are. See? Awesome. Yeah, that's great. They have bulging saddles on them.
We should leave them be.
I kind of want to look at the bag, but I think that would probably be a bad idea. X-ray vision.
They're Suicide Squad horses.
Was not expecting that.
Okay.
Alright,
That's written on his gravestone. Okay, so what do you guys do? Is that it? Just
I
come
want to
back?
leave them be.
leave
I don't
them
know
be?
what she's doing.
I'll leave them be.
Yeah, we don't need any
Alright, I ride across the
Suicide
street
Bomber
with my
horse.
I don't want to steal.
Okay,
from the-
you guys are headed back. This guy is like,
Of course, the rogue is the most loud one when he's
Okay,
going across
so
the
I'm a
street.
dwarf rogue.
horses really don't like
sneaky
that.
compared to
And
other
they,
rogues. I mean, other
they,
dwarves.
they become
That's
agitated.
not hard.
Okay.
Okay, what do you do?
They're agitated because of my horse, I assume. So
Well, yeah,
I,
'cause his name is the Hammond
Dwarven
whatever
pony?
my
biscuit.
dwarven
Ham and biscuit.
ham and biscuit.
Hammond whatever biscuit.
I guess I get off my horse and
Okay.
stop riding towards them
Okay.
and judge their
You
reaction.
should
Your
tie
horse
up
wants to
Hammond,
run away.
Hammond biscuit.
It starts to run off.
Wait, do I see
You
their
should
Chase my
reaction?
You
horse.
just go with
Okay, well, you can grab the bridle.
I just grab the bridle
Okay, grab
and
the bridle.
I yell back to the group that something's not right.
But the horses seem normal, right? Like they don't
Yeah,
seem like they're not horses or anything.
mutated things.
Biscuit spooked, fellas!
Okay, great. Okay, so
Seems
what do you
so-
do?
Does it seem like there's any reason for them to be scared other
Are
than
you
him
still
running
over
across?
there? You guys were headed back
We
to kind of where the main
were,
track
but we,
was.
I don't know, he started
But
running.
you can just
across.
keep up with him and be like, oh, okay, now this guy's coming. So
Well, yeah, I suppose if he crosses, we'd stop and kind of look
okay,
over and see
so
what he's doing.
so now what? So you're all over there. There's these
So,
3 horses.
there's the stream.
They're now like, I don't know, they just seem a little more agitated than before. Like they were calmed down, but now people are coming and going.
Is there any reason, like, is there anything in the woods that would maybe draw their riders to it or something? Any?
Can you turn off the kind of
Shot
stealth rolls?
All right, we
23?
fast forward a little bit. Did some exploring.
You know, we should have somebody just summarize the, I'll do it.
I'll let you do it.
So they've had some encounters. What was the last one you guys heard about? There's a village.
They're the guy with
and
the
then
horses.
dwarves, and then the guy with the horses, that's what you missed. There's a young man named Elpa who is a pack master, takes off with 3 horses from this main caravan that supposedly was missing or in the area. The dwarfs were kind of using it as bait, just following them, hoping that this band of orcs that they have been tracking would attack it. But apparently the caravan was delayed. Elpa says that his grandmother's name is Uletsabe, and that she taught him to be like a tracker, and he obviously has some knowledge of the area. And he actually filled out their map a little bit more completely. So
And Mike accidentally got shot in the hand.
young blonde kid, who accidentally shoots the crossbow, being surprised by the thief coming up and shot him in the hand. Complete fluke that by the way.
Yeah.
So,
We got tattoos.
Oh, and then yes, we got.
We all got tattoos
I
that
can't
look like
see
this.
it that well, but
It's a lion holding a sword.
The sword.
We're gonna assume that we already had that before the adventure.
oh yeah,
Yeah.
completely. So, and that's part of kind of the hook, is that the group is part of this elite cadre of demon hunters, and they
We passed by a
no
minotaur.
affiliation with Grey Knights. Yeah, this minotaur kind of in the mist just goes by, and they don't investigate that. They choose to press on ahead, which we'll see if that was a good choice later on.
So this is the situation right now. We heard some orcs out in the brush. That's kind of the general situation to where they're at right now. And we are coming from the south, so we are going to start basically on this board edge here. And we will get back to that here in a second. So right now we're making stealth checks to move up.
Oh, I don't want to make a stealth check.
I rolled a 12, Mike rolled a 29.
Okay, I need the highest score among you, please.
For stealth,
Yeah,
29.
Yeah, Mike rolled 29.
29. Oh, 23. Okay, here it comes. Okay, as far as you can tell, you are unobserved up to this point. Please continue. Okay, so where do you move? So
That brings
the
us on to
rule
the
is
board.
wherever you move, because right now we're not in combat rounds. So you can move your miniature wherever on this board you please. I just assume you move there.
Let's get back to that.
But
before
do
we
it
get
in
up.
like segments. So, okay, so some of them are, so it's mostly textiles from what you can see, leather goods. And they're like, one of them's putting on like a woman's bonnet. They're having a great old time with this clothing, like putting on things that are too small for them. They're ripping things to see how it sounds.
One of them's trying to
they're
put on a
fighting and
bra.
squabbling over it. Definitely a pretty undisciplined mob. So let me show you the disposition here. And all of these, there's various fires through, wherever there's guys, there's like kind of a fire in the middle of it. And obviously not being very subtle about it. Oh, those two are like fighting. So you have these guys over here. These guys are having like some kind of game of chance on the ground. They're playing like Mancala or something like that.
That's not a game of chance.
They think it is.
Yeah.
It's a game of chance when orcs are kicking the pieces, right?
Makes it.
Gave me a chance when.
Can you bring me
I was gonna
over
shoot
that
another one.
villager figurine? Or maybe it's over here already, it was on a round base.
These trees look like they could be reasonably charged.
The one with the dog?
Right,
that's
they wouldn't be a good wall,
Okay,
probably.
Well, not a wall, but they do impede movement, I believe,
Okay,
of some form.
that would make sense.
I can't remember. I'll look it up.
all right, I'm just gonna take these.
We'll get back to this.
14.
Okay, that's a hit.
Alright, let's
Advantages.
combat. Sentry and his dog. We shot him. I
But because
bloodied him
he's-
with an Eldritch Blast, and this is
Because
Mike.
because he hasn't been
Throwing a
damaged
dagger
yet
at
with
him.
the Challenge Seeker Danner, I do
Oh,
an
he
extra
has been
2d.
damaged.
Oh, he's
Oh,
been damaged.
He
shit.
has been damaged.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, here's the D4 for you, Mike.
All right. So 11 damage.
Okay, he's almost dead.
Did you add your sneak attack damage, Mike?
Oh yeah, would I get sneak attack? Because I
Yes.
have combat advantage. In that case, another d8 damage.
Okay, this could break it. This could break it. He has 4 hit points left.
2.
Ha ha! 2 hit points left. Okay, anybody else?
I don't have the range.
Okay, go. Let's have it.
All right.
Well, that one and that one both
hit.
hits.
Yeah.
Okay, and they're both
Okay,
against
then
AC.
he's dead hideously.
And the dog. So the dog's not going to run back on its own.
Okay, as he dies, he stumbles over to a rock that's like 2 feet higher than the other rocks. He stumbles on top of it, and he does a Mexican off of it. You know, colored westerns?
Yeah, the face dive.
Yeah, that's what he does.
What does the dog do?
Oh, the dog. Well, I've yet to do the dog's action. I was waiting for all these readied actions to fly up. Dog charges. Okay, here it goes.
Can I use a
Plus
ready?
10 versus AC.
Can I use a ready
Yeah,
action
go ahead.
as a response to that?
Yep. Hurry up. This is a hunting wolf.
This is Lance of Fate. Ba-dum-bum-bum-bum-bum.
That's a fit. They have a
Wisdom
theme
versus
song for that
reflex.
Okay, I'm ready. Hurry up.
17.
Reflex is 15.
Yeah, I got him.
Okay, great.
Everything but his
1d8
fortitude.
modifier.
No, his reflex is 17.
I would have gotten a +2 to opportunity attacks. That was an opportunity attack. Never mind.
You hit him anyway, though.
Yeah.
Well, it's a learning curve.
Okay, that does 20 damage.
Okay, great.
And
20 damage.
one ally I can see gains a +2 power bonus to hit the target next turn. Who's been hitting next turn?
Okay,
You.
here we go. This is on Corval. I need a 10 or higher to hit. And I hit for 2d6 plus
I can
3.
do a
So that's
disruptive
12
strike as an
damage.
immediate interrupt. And I miss.
Okay. Whiff. And Corval is marked until the end of the wolf's next turn.
So did I become unstealthed at some point?
When you attacked, you did.
Okay. All right, just make sure. I
Okay,
thought I might still be stealthed.
so the wolf is like
You
grabbed
can
onto
you can do
Corval's
like
shoulder
distraction and
savage.
stealth again.
All right. Okay. The general populace does not seem like
So we do initiative
alerted
check now,
to
don't we?
this. No, actually,
No.
you guys are still in a separate whole thing over here. So go
So-
ahead,
Our
Wolf.
turn?
Now your guys' turn. Shoot into combat.
I'll
Think
do
I know
a
what's gonna
thunder
happen.
wave
Wait, has anyone
to
damaged
push him away.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, you did 20. Somebody did 20. Was that you?
You want to let me minor action curse him first in case you kill him?
Well, crap, this is my next roll, and it's gonna be a what?
5.
5? What's his versus fortitude? 15, so I'm going
Got a
to get
10.
a
You'll hit
14
him.
and I'll
Or
just miss
14.
him. No, I get a
Hey, you
15,
got-
because
you
that's
got
plus 10,
15,
not
yeah,
plus 9.
plus 10.
So I'm going to hit him. Sure, if you want to christen me or what.
Okay, I'll take my turn first.
I'll delay until after his turn.
I'll curse the dog.
Okay. I'm ready.
I'll just shoot him. Why
I
not?
mean, you roll hit.
Okay, everybody can go at once. Let's
Oh, I
just
don't
all
need a
dog
roll.
pile on.
All right.
No pun intended. Instead of waiting around.
9. Yeah, that's a hit.
How does it work shooting close combat? Isn't it like -4 or something?
Well, that's why I'm going first. I'm
I
going to
have too
do.
many game
That-
systems.
that's
in
War
my head.
Machine.
I'm going to do thunder wave and push him away.
Well, I wanna,
You
can I
get
hit him first
penalties
before you do
for
that?
Oh, yeah.
Shots.
Because I do better with.
You get penalties for far shots, not close shots.
It's armor class.
No, but I mean into melee, there's a chance of hitting.
All right, so I'm
someone
using
else.
the piercing strike.
I'm just gonna curse him. I'll let you guys
It's,
kill him. Oh, yeah.
plus 14 versus reflex.
20,
So
it's a
natural
crit.
20. It's a crit.
You do max damage.
So max damage is
Should say on the power.
should say on the power, so.
It should say 1D.
Challenge seeking 1d4 plus 8.
Let's
So
not
it
record
should be,
12.
Mike looking
know,
at
right?
his stuff.
12 plus 4.
You'll get used to it. Oh, it's new
So-
characters.
So,
Yep.
That's what's amazing about 4th edition is a 6th level
16.
character has like 20 things that it can do.
16
He or
damage.
she can do 16. All right, we're up to 36. Bloodied.
alright, I do, 9 damage.
Okay, we're up to 45.
And I push him,
1d6.
3 inches.
Okay, go ahead.
Four.
Just make an estimation. It's fine. There you go.
I did 12.
Does that make a giant crack of thunder, you think? Does it make a thunderous sound?
You
It won't
create
say
a whip
it.
crack of sonic power that lashes up from the ground.
All right, that sounds loud to me. Okay, what's next?
I did 12 damage to him.
What?
I did 12 damage to him.
Okay, so we're at 57, not dead yet.
I will use Sacred Flame.
What about you,
Hit him.
Ranger? I haven't heard any damage from you yet.
I shot 2 arrows at it, flaming arrows, and they did 11 damage.
Okay. Sounds good. Oh, he's dead. Sorry, the Ranger stole your thunder. Ha-ha! Pun intended.
I gained 3
I'm
hit points.
claiming that pun. Okay, you guys notice that this guy has definitely notices this, and he's taking off towards the main group, shouting something in his language. Can you move him 10? And there's yet another sentry that was not heretofore noticed. If I could find my giant wad of sentries.
The dwarves are preparing ready to actions with their crossbows.
I attempt to
Okay,
conceal
good.
myself
You notice
again
that?
as best I can.
Well, it's actually not to your portion of the round
Oh.
yet. Okay, there's a sentry here. He's taking a readied action. Can someone go over to my desk and get my giant bin of counters, please? Could you move him back towards you about 4 inches, please? Kind of, he doesn't pick it there. Okay, these guys, it's so loud over here still that him shouting is kind of drowned out by the din of things. Let's do a couple checks. Boy, you guys are lucky. Okay, so here's a readied ranged action. Here it is. Blink.
Rolls and
Wow, that was a good roll.
Shot.
Donna,
Does not bode well.
would I be able to try
Okay,
to shoot
did
that
anybody
guy?
not go? Because I just did the bad guy's turn, so
but I
those
did
of you
not.
that had attacks or whatever could move now or something like
Would
that.
I be able to attempt to shoot at that guy?
Yes, you can.
I think-
It's going to be -4
Minus-
for all the brush. But in fact, I'm going to make it a -6 because that is a lot of brush. Unless you move and then shoot. Nope, still a lot of brush between you and him. Man, this is an exquisite board. Isn't this fantastic? It's so naturally done.
Okay,
I'm ready.
so, it's plus
Those
13.
are both hits.
Minus
Okay,
6.
by the way, we're at the
Yeah,
top
you're
of
good.
another round for you guys. This was the only bad guy to go hand in hand.
All right, so,
13, you say?
well,
No, plus 13 minus 6, they both hit. He's another archer, right?
yeah.
I
All
did
right,
10.
so the Dwarven line and the Adventurers is coming up here. They've been drawing off the Orcish revelers in pieces, piecemeal. They're doing so great. They're taking out a group of sentries right now with Stinking Cloud. Oh, that's the Stinking, she's maintained the Stinking Cloud so long that it's gained minor sentience.
following
It's like, I love you, Mommy. Will you go out with me? Okay, that sounded a lot weirder, saying those two things right next to each other. So anyway, what's going on? Okay, what's going on?
He died.
Oh, he died hideously?
He got
Okay.
Stinking Cloud and
Oh,
Wizard
they're
detached.
taking him out with Stinking Cloud. Oh, that's like gas attack.
Lit him on fire.
Brutal. Okay, I'm ready. I'm ready.
All right, next group. We're going after these.
All right, it's quitting time. So we think we may play a quick round tomorrow. So, hey, thanks a lot, guys. How was the first session?
Awesome.
It was good, awesome.
I need to figure out my character.
Well, the mics aren't ever very enthused about anything.
Yeah, it was actually a lot of fun. We got in there.
Oh, thanks.
It was the best game ever.
You know, I don't need your pity.
I pretty much one-shot this guy. By one shot, I had to spend an action point because my first shot was so weak. It was like a two-shot, but it was good because he died.
And then you're like, I hit
Really?
him again.
That's
You're
it?
not dead?
Wait, why am I hitting him with my butter knife? With the handle end of this butter knife.